Welcome back to the next part in our quest to discover Rome's best tiramisu. In this video, we'll be revealing round 3 and 4 of our tiramisu challenge, and you'll also get to see a mostly unknown archaeological wonder hidden in plain view beneath the less visited Basilica San Clemente, just steps away from the Colosseum.
Alright, so Audrey and I are on round 3 of our tiramisu challenge, and we are at Pompeii, which is a chain in Rome, but it's consistently in Google searches as the #1 tiramisu in Rome. So we're here to try it today home, so we are tiramisu starving. We're ready to try this tiramisu.
Alright, what size did we get here?
I don't know.
Okay, this is the Classico. I think it only comes in one size. And they have many different flavors, but we just got the original. How much did this cost?
€5.
€5. Okay.
€5.
€5. Okay.
Alright.
Go ahead with the
So it
first
looks
bite.
like there's cocoa powder and like different chunks of chocolate on top. Maybe. So try to get a little bit of everything.
Oh, yeah.
Get a close up of that. Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know. All the pieces are coming together really well with this one. It's creamy, it's chocolatey. These shards of chocolate on top add an extra dimension. The lady fingers are soaked in espresso and something else. I don't know what.
Is it like a liqueur?
Oh my god. I don't know. I gotta get your opinion. It's delicious though. Oh, it's so good.
Alright, I'm excited and I'm starving. Okay. Oh yeah, she looks good. Yeah, this is good. This is awesome. It has like a thick layer of cocoa on top, which we already know we like. And it has that classic layered lady fingers. And they're soaked in all the good stuff. The cream's done really well. It's not too thick and it's not too thin. It's like right in between. Let me try one of these little chunks. Okay. The chunks on top are definitely a milk chocolate. And it's great. You're right. This is awesome. Okay, so far this is my favorite one from the 3, but we'll get to that a little later when we tell you our full opinions and analysis. This one for me is running ahead of the other 2.
All right. More to follow shortly.
Where are we now, Ian?
Basilica of San Clemente.
Bingo, what are we going to see?
So this is a very old church, but they did an archaeological excavation here and went down 20 meters to where you can basically see remains of 1st century AD Rome. So we're going to go see some really old stuff underground.
Awesome.
And it's a good alternative to like Palatine Hill where there's just so many people. So.
The Basilica of St. Clement is dedicated to Pope Clement I. Archaeologically speaking, the structure is a 3-level lasagna of buildings divided by different periods of time, culture, and politics. The uppermost level, where the present basilica lies, was built just before the year 1100 during the Middle Ages. On the second level, we can see the previous 4th century basilica ornamented with many important frescoes and intricately placed tile work throughout.
down the 1st century staircase. So this staircase is about 1900 years old, give or take a few. And we're headed down into the 1st century AD, where the pagan remains are. Mithraic antechamber. You can still see pattern on the ceiling.
The basement of this level also briefly served as a Mithraeum in the 2nd century, with pagan altars and statue remnants still in their places.
You can just imagine people sitting here, ready to do some pagan rituals. So this is the lowest level of the excavation, and we're looking towards a Mithraic altar, which was a pagan religion at the time in the 1st century.
The 3rd deepest level was the home of a Roman nobleman, built on the foundations of a Republican-era villa and warehouse that had been destroyed in the Great Fire of AD 64.
Oh wow. How cool is that? A fresh spring that people used to drink from 2,000 years ago from their house.
Ian and I definitely recommend visiting this great historical site. It is less visited than the Roman Forum and is so cool to literally go through the layers in time as you descend underground and walk the hallways of a 1st century AD Roman house and place of ancient pagan worship. Reservations are required, but we had no problem making reservations on the same day. Okay, here is the tiramisu from Ice. We get Audrey. So let's see how this adds up to all of our others in our challenge.
Okay, so for our challenge, we wanted to do 5 tastings, and one of them we wanted to just be from somewhere not in the recommendations for tiramisu, to see if maybe the hype isn't real and the tiramisu we got from a random place was just as good as the others. So Aspagateria is where we're doing that. So this is it.
This is our random tiramisu from an establishment that has been successful since 1896. Alright, Ian, go for it.
Alright, I'm gonna see what kind of layers we have in here. Okay, there's a ladyfinger in there. And some cream and lots of, a lot of cocoa powder.
Okay, so we got one layer of each ingredient. Good, okay.
Alright.
Oh no. Did you get the cocoa in your sinus?
In my lungs.
Oh, perfect.
So you really have to be careful not to aspirate the cocoa powder. Oh, I gotta try again. Another bite.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna eat this very slowly.
Alright.
It's okay. It tastes like vanilla pudding with cake and a lot of cocoa.
Okay, so I'm gonna try it now too. This is gonna be the random one. So this is what you get from just any restaurant, random. Not this one from everywhere, but that's what you get here. Okay, let me try it. Okay, so the flavors are good, but the textures are not quite right. So it's definitely good, but it's, like Ian said, it's not like pudding. I think it's a little bit more liquidy than that. And the ladyfingers are very soaked, and so everything kind of just falls apart in your mouth and doesn't hold together as much as the typical tiramisu. But it's still very delicious. It just doesn't have the same texture. Thanks for joining us as we taste tested more tiramisu and ventured into the depths of Roman history. In our next video, come along as we explore Vatican City and complete our last tiramisu taste test.